Something that I see lacking from a lot of talks is authenticity. The speaker is talking about their subject, all makes sense, but I have no idea of what they are about. I don't know their motivations, I don't know their emotions. There's no human connection. And as a result, they don't engage me quite as well as they could have. The solution then is to be authentic. Now, you may have once been given that advice of, hey, just be yourself, as if it's the easiest thing in the world before an important talk. Just be yourself. I remember hearing that and thinking, what a terrible idea. If I'm myself, I won't come across as professional. They'll think I'm silly and not credible. But here's the thing. Even though it's a massive long-term goal, and I appreciate it can be a real challenge, the more authentic you can be and the more comfortable in your own skin, the better the engagement with the audience. Talking about the everyday before or even during and after an important talk can create a human, relatable connection where you show that you trust yourself. And that's what we're looking for. The audience is always looking for emotional guidance on how they should feel about you and the subject. If we feel you are being authentically you, then you establish trust. And if you're trying to persuade people of something, which is generally the purpose of a talk, it'll be much more effective. If I think that I like you and trust you, everything else will fit into place. So how to do it then? Well, the day-to-day may seem frivolous, unrelated, not serious, but it's a great antidote to the game face, I will be professional, which is something that can result in people being a bit flat and two-dimensional. So you throw in the everyday. You mention what you did last night or what you did in the half hour before this talk. You said, yeah, I struggled to make a cup of tea. That seems silly, but it's authentically you. I've got these books and action figures, and this one fell over, and Ray dropped her lightsaber. Silly, frivolous, nothing to do with the subject, and yet it shows you that I'm obsessed with these things. Oh, I just went for a run, and Strava didn't record it properly. Doesn't matter. It's authentic. By declaring those things, by just talking about them casually, you show that you trust yourself. And that helps the audience to trust you as well. So it's way more engaging for the audience and it instills trust. But the other obvious benefit is that it's easier. Being authentic allows me to make mistakes and do something slightly silly, which in the back of my mind are thinking, oh my God, it's unprofessional. It lets me do that, acknowledge it, and move on, further boosting credibility. If you acknowledge something that goes wrong without fear of judgment, oh, that's gone wrong, or that didn't happen as I expected, let's do this, rather than saying, oh my God, I'm so sorry, this has gone wrong, I'm an idiot. Rather than doing that, it helps reinforce the faith and trust that the audience will have in you. So please try your very best to be authentic in your next talk, and it will do your audience a massive favor, and it'll be much easier for you as well.